Hello everyone and welcome back to Silent Hill F. This is episode 14. Last time, we once again went through our family household, going deeper and deeper into a few different layers of it before facing off against dear Mama and Papa. We had a good fight, of course, as all children do with their parents, and now we're back in the Dark Shrine. This should be the ending of our second playthrough. Not sure how it's going to be different in this section. So let's run through and find out just what is in store for us for our second ending. I think the one that we're going for, I think it has like the conditions on the menu. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, we've purified the sword. We've obtained the Crimson Water. And I think the Crimson Water is the only thing that you actually like need in that sense. Don't have any red pills and collect that. If you do get the sword, purify it. Because otherwise we will lock ourselves out of that ending. Okay, so I remember we've got to do this. Prove your intent with the crests. 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crests and lay bare your soul. So heed revelations and find the chests. The blackbird is in the cage at last. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. The white bird remains in a daze. All had been swept away as she slept. So the blackbird in the cage, the white bird in a daze, the satisfied fox spreads his fan. Okay, well, there is satisfied fox spreading fan. That's us in cage. But there's 2 holes. And old blackbird in the cage and whitebird in a daze. Oh, okay, hang on. I think blackbird in there, whitebird there, in a daze in there, and then satisfied extended fan there. And I'm pretty sure that is locked in. Yep, seems easy enough. Now we just have to go and get the crests. I guess going through these areas, it'll be the same. Go through some different rooms. Get some stuff. Actually, something I'm kind of curious about is seeing what could be different, because we kind of went through these rooms and I was kind of thinking that maybe there was some mistakes to be made. I don't know. But I don't really know. Scroll of welcome. Do not fear. I was once you. Okay, that... I think that scroll is different from last time. We can interact with this one as well. Nice. So as long as we just go through the door that is being looked at with the glowing eyes, I think we're solid. I think there was a situation that happened once where I couldn't tell if I went through an incorrect door or not, because I don't think we had the statue doing the glowing eyes. And I was like, maybe I entered the wrong room. So we'll see what happens this time. Oh, hello. Yep. This is going well. This is going well. Oh, that was a planned counter, by the way. I'm stunned. Yeah. Okay, this is, yeah. Not going well. Not going well for the first combat of the episode there. Just immediately getting close to death. Hey, 5 first aid kits. Gotta use them. Gotta use them somehow. This area is just so cool, just in terms of the visuals of quite literally feeling like you are in the fox's den. I should be able to get away with just ignoring this enemy. Just trying to see if there's any documents for me to pick up and read. There's so many pieces of paper around, but none of them are important. Oh. You wanted to talk to me? I should probably just do my beast mode considering we are at full. It would make sense. I'm just wasting Soul Siphon at this point, I think. Kill all the enemies, get myself a nice little black sparrow chest. Okay, so Blackbird in the cage at last. So I would say that that is there. If I find an aimer, that'd be so good because we'll be so close to actually maxing it out. Playthrough number 2, which would be sick. Scroll of Welcome. Days filled with tears. Attachments cannot be forgotten so easily. Okay, yeah, no, this is what happened last time. So we entered a room and then it was like there were no statues. So then I was like, I feel like I've got to guess, right? The banquet has come to a close. Yeah, this is the one that I'm actually not so sure on in regards to if there's like a correct path. I'm wondering if the indents of the statues that used to be here with this kind of hint at a direction. I don't know. And I also can't remember if I went through the left or right door last time. I'm just going to go through this door. So an expert will be able to know if I'm going the right or the wrong way. Me? Probably probably going the wrong way. This room looks awful. I don't think we went into a room like this last time, did we? We're in the bloody torture room. And there's nothing nice to even get in here. Is there even a way through? Huh. Okay, I think this might be our confirmation then. Yeah, I think this is how we can tell that we went the wrong way. It's a room of just fighting, but there's no actual way forward. Cool. So that means last time we actually went through the correct door. So how about that? Now I do know. So this was a hallway with like a big monster, was it not? Oh. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, no. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a fake room, then goes into the real room. With the statues. There isn't one to interact with in regards to which door to choose. So I guess again I find myself in this position. There's only one statue that is looking at a door already, and it is this one. Dare I take the risk? You're already looking at a door. Oh no! Hey, I think anyway. Hey. Don't know about you, but I think we picked wrong again. Okay. We got 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on the wrong rooms. Well, we definitely know what an incorrect room looks like now, don't we? And I don't think there's any items to even find as well. It's just like 0 redeeming qualities. Oh my god, hello. You're there. Hey mate, just hanging out behind there, are ya? Soul Siphon. The game is just acknowledging that I've obviously got too many healing items and saying trim it down. Oh, well, I guess I'll go over the other side. But there is 4 doors. There's one over the left here, and then there's this one as well. I'm going to go straight through. This was there you go, hallway with the big dude is what I just said, right? So that means in playthrough number 1, we were fucking gaming and we went through the right door. Hey, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like that. I've released you, but at what cost? An antique comb? Useless without an aimer. Oh, hey, you know what? That's on me. I'm just shopping. Just give me a sec. Okay. What is Mr. Drummer doing? What is he... Wait, what is he doing? With the string? Oh. Okay. Is he, like, making them attack with the drum beat or something? Are they stronger because they're attached to him? Me when I release every enemy in the room instead of fighting them one by one because I'm just in that kind of mood. Hey, what if we just stop doing that? Do I not have the fucking thing that allows me to heal without getting interrupted? I'm in the middle of healing with the bandage. You will not be interrupted. I guess it's not a normal attack then. I guess. What constitutes a normal attack? Hey, a normal attack could be anything. Oh, sorry, that's not actually a normal attack. That's an attack from an enemy that is in the Dark Shrine, so it's technically... fuck you. Alright, we'll attack the big drum. We'll attack the big drum first, okay? So the big drum can't get any fucking friends. Except for this one, I guess. Did you like that, you big drum fuck? Get counted. Hey, do you have any normal attacks that I should be aware of? Or like, because at the moment I'm trying to work out the definition. He's drumming at the moment, so let me just do that. You're just gonna drum? Oh my god. Get counted, dude. Nice. You're here, are you? Where'd you come from? I seem busy. There we go. I just needed to lock in, right? I just needed to put myself under some arduous circumstances in order to lock in. Okay, maybe not. Oh, come on. You're like at wall exploding time. Okay. And what if I countered you? What then? Now you see that was just the smarter play. Don't have all the enemies attack you at once. And this has been another lesson with Apocalypse, teaching you how not to play before teaching you how to play. It's all intentional. It's all part of the plan. Get in there. More emblems. So, the satisfied fox spreads his fan, which will be just that last one there. Which door do I go in now? Okay, we are now officially in no more need of faith for stats. Everything else is now bonus, which we could use to draw some more Omamori. So there you go. I am not touching these. So these are the 2 saves that are specifically for reloading. So we're just saving over the top one now. Because at the very least we've got backup saves with the unpurified sword. Maybe it's like if you do something in the previous area, you're allowed to like get one of these. I don't know. It does seem like it's set up in a way where that second room doesn't have one. Celebrate once and for all. May you live happily ever after. May we all thrive for eternity. Ooh, but we do have the Fox Brooch room. Now, I think this is the only Fox Brooch room you go into in playthrough number 1, right? Because you've got the brooch at this point. Obviously, we're going to go in anyway. Looks like we do have a note here, so it might be a new one. 2. Letter from a determined youth. I finally found a reason to apply myself when it comes to studying, extracurriculars, and etiquette. I must become the perfect match for Hinako. Wanting to make Hinako my wife is the same thing as wanting to make her the happiest girl in the world, anyway. It's been a while since I've left Abisugaoka. Even so, I can remember her face as if it were only yesterday. I see you every time I close my eyes, so I have nothing to be afraid of. I can handle whatever comes my way. Diary of a Determined Boy. Mom always says that I'm not like everyone else, that I'm special. But I just want to play Baygoma tops with the other kids. I want to eat the same snacks from the candy store as everyone else. I can only play with the other kids when I'm at school, walking home, or when Mum is out. That's only a few minutes every day. Why me? Why is it just me who needs to study this hard? Mum says I can do whatever I want when I'm older, but I want to play with the Baygoma tops. I want to eat senbei. Why is it just me? I'm tired of this. I want to play with everyone. I want to try kick the can, hide and seek, and Space Wars, but Mum says that I can only be heir if I have self-control. Well, when I become heir, I can do whatever I want, and I'll get everything I want. Child cursed to not be allowed. It's cursed not to be allowed to be a kid. Damn. Couldn't even finish her with the full thing. There we go. Perfect dodge counter is just so satisfying. Our damage, I think, is pretty good at the moment because we've got a couple of those dodges in without being interrupted.
Junko-san.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では
Give us a little bit more this time.
お姉ちゃん、まだ生きてるのね。うん。しっかりなさい。しっかりって。未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ。必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
The Fox Mask Crest.
あなた様のお印ですね。
All right, let's go put this final crest in. I would like to solve the puzzle. We got it wrong. We got it wrong. Let's go. Okay. I was not locked in. This person could technically be in a daze. Okay. Blackbird in the cage at last. The white bird remains in a daze. All had been swept away as she slept. Okay, so let's take the white bird out. Guess that's not the one, and I'm going to do it here. Not so simple this time. Last time was super easy. It was just like, I see everything that they were referring to. This one, a little bit different. That is the only one with a fan. So the satisfied fox spreads his fan. I'm fine with that. The blackbird is in the cage at last. Maybe I should just take this one out because maybe that is not something, and I should put it here. There. Okay, so we were close. All right, we were close. Gotcha. Both of them could look like they're napping. You know what I mean? Whoa, time for the rings. No new scene for the rings ceremony. Oh. Skip to the chapter of Resolve. Skipping progress will not affect the story. Achievements tied to action difficulty will not be obtained if skipped. how much do I care about achievements? Not that much. Not that much. And if I've got a save file around here, I could always go through and do it in my own time. It's not going to affect the story. Didn't expect something like this. So I guess what they're saying is everything that's about to happen from now until Resolve is nothing new. I guess that also means that there would be no new documents, no new cutscenes. It's just, this is a combat segment. So I'll take you up on the offer. Why not? Take me all the way to this. Bit of a jump. This was the trading places moment, right? So now we are in the shrine. I'm going to open up the episode that I did, because now I'm curious. Like, I just want to know exactly what we've just skipped over, because it gave us the offer. All right, I just took a look. It actually skips a pretty nice portion. It's like, you know, when we're rampaging throughout Abisugaoka, just killing a bunch of enemies, and then we have the encounter with our big version, you know, so it does cut out quite a bit. And I appreciate that, to be honest. If there's nothing to add in just that combat heavy segment, we can skip right to Hinako walking through here to get to the boss fight. Now, is the boss gonna be different as well as the ending? That's what I'm curious about. Or do we fight our big old Hinako in a dress, Hinako in a wedding dress once again? I don't know. What I do know is that she don't stand a chance. Oh yeah, okay. So we still have the sword. Let's repair that bad boy. I might be able to just get away with using the sword for the rest of it. We'll see how we go in terms of repair kits. But that's pretty good. Don't have to worry about anything. And then next playthrough for the other ending, I won't have to worry at all, because the sword will repair itself. Hey, any Emma here that want to hang out? I need one more. I assume that there will be another Emma to obtain in New Game Plus 2. Oh, there's dialogue this time. Thank you for all your help in the past. I'll let you have that. Guys, I don't know if 5 first aid kits. I don't know. I might run out. Might run out. It's a precious resource. Aw. Oh. I did not feel like that was the attack that you were going to do. Ah. Press the button, but just... not with enough time. So good of that first aid kit to come by again. And oh, is that another toolkit? Hey, they're making sure that I'm comfortable. They're taking good care of me, and I appreciate them for that. Here we go, the room before the end. Cool, so we've got a save point here, so that's nice. Drop off some things. Hey, any got a name up for me at the end here? Just, you know, sitting on the desk instead of more things to donate for Faith? No? Well, all right then. It would have been so nice at the very end to have all of my stats maxed. Well, let's draw one Omamori because we have enough faith to spare. Greatly decreases sanity consumption while using focus. We have the owl. Very nice. And now we will save before the fight. Corridors, proceed. Hello? So now that we've made it to this point, we can have a bit of a review in terms of hard mode combat difficulty and how our item economy has, you know, been able to handle that increased difficulty pretty damn well. Now, we didn't rush through anywhere. And I think that is a key distinction. We still, even though, you know, we'd been through these areas before, there wasn't a mentality of, I've been here, so I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna run through, because then we might be in a situation where we don't have enough items and we get into trouble. So still going through, picking up as everything possible. That allowed us to get a lot of items for Enshrine, and we are just set in terms of healing and other resources. So it's been good. Maybe we'll get ourselves another aimer at some point in New Game Plus 2. But I guess it's like, it gives you like a decent idea of what you can do in terms of items. Running through and looking for everything, you'll be very well off naturally, but even if you rush through and maybe don't pick up some things, like you'll still have more than enough healing. And here's a kitchen knife if you ever want that. And then they go, would you like... Actually, this is kind of bizarre, right? Because it's like... You have the items, this is it. And then a save, and then you have another room with more items, and then another save. What's the deal with that, dude? Like... I just really want to lay it on you. I was already well and good. And they're like, here, we want to make sure you have 6 first aid kits, 5 bandages at the end. So yeah, again, just to reiterate, confirmation, you're going to be fine if you don't pick up a couple of bandages and some first aid kits. Hold to skip. Any objections? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I object. Oh, so this is going to be different now because I went on my pills, right? This was the moment with the pills. First go around. Here we go.
心を静めて消え去りなさい。あなたの存在はもはやヒナコを苦しめるだけ。ヒナコ、私、清水ヒナコは私。いいえ、清水ヒナコはもう存在しません。帰りなさい。ここはあなたがいてよい場所ではありません。このような日に、一体どこからこのようなつきものが。ひなこ、今払ってあげるから少し待ちなさい。お前は一体。
Huh. Dude. The doll's eyes moving? Like, I gotcha. Wow. What the? So we're gonna smash up this thing after all? Paralyzed us with our words, man. And it was all for nothing because I got a nice little doll that's gonna come in. Oh.
私の全てを奪った。それは違うよ。咲子も凛子も柊も奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。会えないわけじゃない。子供の頃のようにいつでも会えるわけじゃないだけ。黙れ化け物め、私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。ごめんね私。でもあんたの気持ちは全て私が受け止めてあげるから。
Oh. Oh.
ひなこ、この薬を飲みなさい。
So tiny. Wait, what the fuck is happening now?
君はあのようなものに疲れてけなげに耐えていたのか。俺、よくもひなこに。ひなこ、もう大丈夫だ。
Whoa, what the fuck? Shoe? Oh. Wait, what the fuck is happening?
どけ！どうしてそいつをかばう！お前を誰より守ると誓う俺よりどうして信じられるんだ！
シュウと一緒に昔のままの姿でずっといたかった。でも私もシュウもいつまでも同じではいられないんだ。
それは分かってる！でもどうしてそいつなんだ？どうしてだ？
シュウはいつまでも今のままでいようと言ってくれる。だけど琴雪さんは私と共に未来へ歩もうと言ってくれる。どちらも不安だった。どちらにも希望を感じた。もし本当にこの身を二つに引き裂くことができたなら、私は今だってその半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。シュウ、
終われば。男としてこのままにはできない。
いえ、私に話させてください。 シュ
俺はダメな男だ。笑って祝福するつもりでいたんだ。でもできなかった。それどころか俺はお前に薬と偽って
それは
内なる自分と対話できる薬だが、体質によっては非常に危険な薬だ。
どうしてそんなものを私に。
結婚を断って欲しかった。一番思ってるのは誰か気づいて欲しかった。俺は何言ってんだ。相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくそ。頼む、幻滅してくれ。
幻滅などするもんか。今度は私に相棒に幻滅させようとするのか。いい加減にしろ。よくも今日を私たちをめちゃくちゃにしてくれたな。
俺なんかほっといて逃げろ。
戦うぞ相棒。そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちでぶっ飛ばそう。
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I didn't think we would be doing something like this. I was like, okay, instead of like Hinako versing like us in like the gown and having that as like the fight, maybe it's just like Hinako versus wolf form, fox form Hinako, and they fight. But no. We're gone. So it drops down the bottle, and I guess maybe that's like the key indicator that like if you don't bring that along, because that's the thing for this ending, maybe you can achieve what you need to. But for some reason, you know, you taking that, bringing it along with you, Kodayuki manages to be swift and has her drink it, and we get banished. But it turns into this. Shu, we finally get to see Shu as one of these boss fights. I didn't actually consider it because we had Rinko and we had Sakuko, right? We had them as fights. But it just seemed like we were not having Shu be the same because we were partners, we were close, you know what I mean? So, but like the other two seemed to be a little more like they had that side of them that was like, they kind of hated us a little and we read about it and went into that. But Shu's was different because it was more hidden. And I think that's like absolutely fantastic that there was this angle of like lifelong childhood friends and she's growing and moving apart and wanting to do something different, pursue, a relationship, build a future with Kodayuki. And Shu didn't want that. Shu wanted to be with Hinako, but they just, wasn't able to do it. The fact that we've been thinking about, we've been reading about what he's been doing in terms of the medicine. We're like, okay, so we're taking like these painkillers and then we're taking like this other medicine as well? Or are we like trying to like have one at a time or like change? It seems as if it's actually the one and the same, where we're not taking like just normal fucking painkillers and getting addicted to them, but I guess he'd be doing the mixture and then like putting them in capsules and then giving those to us, and then we get like addicted to this substance, which is us reflecting within ourselves. So it just completely flips everything into a new perspective with that in mind, that Shu was actually drugging us, with like, oh, here, this will help you, and thinking it's something, but it's something different. And then this being reflected in his design. He's got many faces. We only see one of them usually, and now we see a lot more. What a fantastic design. What a fucking what a cool design. There's Tsukumogami. And let me just get a perfect dodge in there. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Slam. Grand slam. Now, I was not expecting to be in our fox form. Oh, man. Gotta work on our timings, baby. Trying not to attack at the moment because like we're in the middle of like having this dialogue exchange. Damn, dude. Like fighting like his repressed like jealousy like that are coming to the surface through this, but then he's still in there, the parts of him that obviously, he likes us. Unfortunately, he got a little bit too fucking selfish. What is going on here? Oh. Okay. Oh, the fucking light arrows. He's switching it up combat wise, man. Guess what? That's right, baby. Oh god, you're all the way over there. Oh no, this was the worst time for me to activate this. Okay, can we dodge that? Yes. Oh my. Dude, this is gnarly. Oh my god. Damn. We're so close to the attack that it's so hard to dodge it. That's fucking cool, man. Wow. This is a very different fight now. This is so sick. I can't counter though. That's unfortunate. 'Cause I'm just not close enough. It's hard trying to read the dialogue and do this fight at the same time. And then I guess I'm trying to like keep it going too. Can see why we have so many healing items that were given to us now. Bro, keep getting counted. Come on. Our damage output right now must be crazy because of these dodges. Can we get him? Oh, right. Damn, dude. Oh my god, this arena is fucking unreal. Oh my god, dude. Okay, yep. Holy. Oh. Oh my god, raining blood now? Dude, this is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Remember when I brought all these toolkits thinking that I was going to be fighting with my sword? It's very different. Holy shit, man. I don't want to activate my fucking Foxy form in case you're going to start teleporting around. I'm going to miss my opportunity to do damage with it. Yep, there you go. Okay, big old attack is coming. Oh, I dodged it. I dodged it. Let's fucking go. I dodged it. Let's go. Surely we get a finish here. Perfect dodge counter. This is a fucking satisfying, dude. His movements. Still didn't finish him with that. This is crazy. He has so much health. There we go, baby. Locked in. Holy shit. The visuals in that were just unreal. That was sick.
Kotoyuki-san, 俺の相棒、あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもりはないのだが。
俺のひな子を不幸にしたら100発殴ってやるからな。
ひな子は私のものだ。もはや君のものではないね。
いや、俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
私と君は世界で最も彼女のことを理解し大切にしようと思っている二人だ。良い友人になると思うのだが。
I love it when the moment gets ruined by whatever the fuck that was. Perfect time for the frames to just drop out of existence, dude. Turn into a slideshow for a second. Come on, man. Oh my... Okay, so it's only when it's facing the sun. Good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, my game is running at 8 frames a second, specifically when it is facing the sun shower. It's blinding and beautiful. That's really interesting. Whoa!
狐の嫁入りだ。
That's crazy. It's the fact that the cutscene is not broken. It's only when it's facing the sun, specifically. Holy shit, he took the mask off and he's okay under there. Whoa! Holy shit! That was not what I was expecting for this ending. Wow. So, having Shu as the boss fight be a Tsukumogami, which is like the concept of like the tools after like 100 years, you know, when they become it's like a spirit, and it's like how you take care of them and stuff like that. And it's really interesting because you have him talking about Hinako is just saying, stop treating me like an object, stop talking about me, you know, like I'm an object. He's like, that she doesn't belong to anyone in that sense, right? And that's a really interesting choice of name, of like, has he been a tool as well in this partnership? Does he feel like he's been used? He feels like he's been a tool, so he like manifests as like a variety of different like tools and weapons and things. Like, that's a really, really cool way to handle that in terms of some symbolism. Hey, I thought he was fucked up under there, but he takes the mask off. That was amazing. So that it went just in the complete different direction than what I was thinking, and I guess that is the key indicator of like this the elixir that we brought with us. Nothing to do with the sword, because this is the ending where you're supposed to either not have the sword or purify it, so I know that doesn't play a factor. So the next ending, where we won't be purifying the sword, will be even more interesting, I suppose, of seeing how the sword not being cleansed is going to play a part in things. But that was fascinating. I don't know if this is supposed to be like the good ending, but it does feel nicer than Hinako snapped and went on a murderous rampage through the town by being addicted to this medicine, and then Shu and Koroyuki kind of make up a little bit. I thought the fist bump was a really nice touch as the sun shower comes in, raining while the sun shines upon them. But it did have that shot specifically of Hinako being in the dress, being that giant monster. Very interesting that like we look the way that we do, right? We go through this transformation, but he takes off his mask and he's like, look at me. there's a lot in terms of like how characters are shown physically. This thing was wild. Like Hinako just begone, just totally banished at this moment because she drank the elixir. And off she goes. And she was just desperate to bring Hinako back. And then the concept of, if only there were two of me, I could split myself in two. One could be with you and one could be with Kodayuki. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of what we're doing right now. It's kind of like what this game has been. That was crazy. Shu boss fight was super impressive.
So ろそろ中に入ろう。肩を冷やす。
はい。や
Ooh! Final shot post credits, dude. Final shot post credits, which puts an emphasis on that's not what Hinako wants. Because she doesn't want to repeat. She doesn't want to go through the structure. She doesn't want to go through, I become like my mother, or like falling down the path that is set for you as a woman. She doesn't want that. And oh my god, the face that gets cut off that is left on the ground, being like this panicky scream of like, I don't want that. The hill steeped in silence. Oh my god. It's peak, I fear. Dude. So you're supposed to like, you look at a moment like that and you're like, whoa, we have like a sunny rain, it's a good omen, and Shu and Kodayuki have a bit of a tense dialogue of, hey, look after her. And you go, okay, this doesn't feel like the most terrible thing in the world, even though it feels like we might still be going along with some form of fox possession, and I still had to cut my arm off and get burned on the back and cut my face off, whether it was symbolic or not. And it seems like insane, but it's rainy and it's sunny at the same time, which must mean that it's good. Because as you walk inside and it's cold out, that face that you discarded, screaming, crying on the ground, I like that was a stark reminder at the very end that maybe not such a good thing. It looks like I can hold to skip here, and we shall. Fox's wedding. Dolls are happiest when they are loved. That was the Fox's wedding ending. We will now put a save file there. Oh, cool. All right, so we see the icon that we have achieved another ending. Maybe I should have just put it there, but that's fine. Ooh, and a new main menu shot. Because I think I commented on this at the first ending. I was wondering if it was going to change or be different or something, and it wasn't. Now it's gonna start. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so Fox's wedding. Didn't take red capsules, purified the sword, didn't obtain it, and obtained the Agura no Hotei Sama. Now, don't take red capsules, obtain the unpurified sword. That is the next one we're gonna do. We have the sword, so we can just kind of rush through to the end. And then this one, New Game Plus 2, because this will still be New Game Plus technically, same save file. New Game Plus 2, after completing the endings, didn't take the capsules, purified the sword, and then offered the brooch. Now, I'm curious about that because this is two endings, technically, right? And this is purified the sword, offered the brooch. Now, I don't know what that specifically means. Does that mean that we're offering the brooch, or it was given to us and we now have it? And what if we have the Agura no Hotei Sama? You know, because we've got that. Now I'm a bit confused in terms of like the ending conditions for this one. Like, if I purify the sword, won't I just get this ending again? I think what that means is I have to not obtain the Agura no Hotei Sama. And I think I made 2 save files. I think I made one before I grabbed this. That might be where I have to reload from in order to get these 2, to leave it unpurified, and then to purify it without the elixir, and then the UFO ending. Found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order, and we did not find them in order. We only found 2. So you need to listen to radio broadcasts, then get the posters, then find the movie review, and we will get that as well. For now, we will be focusing on this one. Next episode, because we're reloading from a particular point, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. The next episode might just literally be both of these together. I might even be able to obtain all 3 of these in one episode. That might take me a bit to work on, but I don't think I have to do a full replay all the way through again, but I'm not sure. Maybe for this one I do, and there'll be even more documents and even more cutscenes. I will have to, I'll have to figure it out. So with that in mind, at the very least, we are going to see what happens with the ending after, with the unpurified sword. And we'll be doing that next time. So we'll see what happens, whether next episode is just going to be one ending or all of them together. I don't know yet, but I hope you enjoyed this episode and our second ending of Silent Hill F New Game Plus. The game continues to like build and develop on these characters and relationships, and adding so much more depth to it than just that one playthrough. So I am really glad that I'm running through this again. Please leave a like and comment your thoughts on this ending, because I think it's just fucking insane. And I hope that you will join me for the rest of it, because it is a lot of effort to replay the game multiple times, and I know people like to see like the blind reactions, and I think people kind of get a bit confused in terms of like replays. They go, okay, it's a replay, and he's just like getting extra stuff, and then a lot of people move on when I try and do like additional content. So for those of you that are sticking with me and realizing that there is like a lot more to discover here, thank you for supporting the series, and I hope to see you next time.